Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter. It has been far too long since the last time we were here. I have done a few things off camera, not very much, but kind of just finishing up where we left off the last time, and played a lot of other stuff in the interim, as many of you are aware. So what I've done off camera is I've created 2 of every tree seed except for the Shriox, because we have one of those still planted over at the entrance to the mushroom cave where it's going to stay, and this one might go at the other entrance. We'll have to see. So I created all those seeds. That took a little bit of time here in the tree, the DNA manipulators, and so I put a second one up just to save some time. And then I also went around and gathered up the materials for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 20 tree spreaders, which 19. Sorry, I didn't put the 5th one in this one. So I went and gathered all the materials for 19 of those, which is how many seeds we have left to set. So we're going to go spread the trees around today, a little bit in each kind of in each biome or each area of the map, and then also we're going to go around and set out some of the plants. I think these I'm going to do mostly in the green areas. We have, I forget how many plants. 8 different types of plants. So I've gathered up, I think, also 20 sets of materials for those, 5 of these, 5 in each of these boxes, and I'll probably put out a few more than that, so probably at least 3 of each type, and maybe more. But remember, we're putting out a variety as opposed to the best. So we could put out all 19 of the golden seeds we have left, and left is a choice word there, particular choice. We could put out all 19 instead of putting out some of the weaker ones. Actually, we might not put out any of the lermas. I may skip those, but the rest of them I'm going to put out. I'll see what the lermas look like, because I haven't tried that, I don't think, at least not in a while. But so we're going to put those out as well today, or at least some of them. I may not do them all on camera all today, but we'll definitely do that. And that's kind of nearing the end of what we have left to do. The rest of what we have left to do is to to move these drills around. We're going to only do the highest level drill here, the tier 5 drill, which means that all the materials we get from the lower tiers that are around here, we'll definitely put those somewhere else. Those are going to come out of here, though, and not be in this region anymore, as well as the heaters, which we're only going to put up tier 5 heaters as well. I'm going to put them in, I think I mentioned in the last episode, I'm going to put them largely in the deserts and things where we're not going to put any of the plant life. So if we go and kind of look at the map upstairs, and I'm partially retelling this for those of us who are doing this, who are participating in these episodes as they come, rather than somebody coming later to watch. But because there's there's a lot of things that are not necessarily going to happen the same way. But I think I'll put a large amount of them here and here into this area. Probably not in this area, just because it's kind of a pain of an area. But definitely in these 2 desert areas, maybe some here in this area as well. But we're going to do the green stuff here. Where's my... Did I not put a beacon up on when I moved or did I not move the thing? I might not have moved the thing. It might still be down there. Yeah, it's still down there. Okay, we're going to move that one as well up into this area someplace. But I'm going to put some of the trees and things here, and then kind of just around this area here as well. So there's 9 besides the mushroom one. And there's a mushroom one here, and there's going to be a mushroom one there, I think. So we'll just kind of spread them out. Maybe put one... I don't have enough to do one in each area, but we'll spread them out. We'll see what it looks like. I'm not going to be super particular about it. And then we'll put maybe one set of each plant in this area, and in that area, and we'll call that good enough. I think that's fine. I was going to put some in the crater, but the crater's kind of a pain because it's mostly crater. So we'd have to put it either at the flat spots, which is not very many, or here in the caldera, which is not that big. So I think I'm just going to skip the crater entirely for plant life, and we'll just do it in those kind of 3 greenish areas. I'll probably push down into here, Mostly here and here, though. We do still have the beacon and the teleporter and things that are down here in the... I could put some up there too, I suppose, but it's kind of a pain too. Down here where the... ooh, there's a purple coming in. I think it's probably going to be... What's it going to be? Is it going to be super alloy, or is it... No, it's probably not super alloy. It could be the fake purple one, or it could be the osmium sulfur one, or it could be super alloy, but I don't think super alloy quite looks like this. I think this is the fake one. Could be wrong. I was going to come down in here for something besides picking up materials. Oh, I was going to teleport out to the anniversary spot. Yeah, this is a fake one. Because nothing's happened yet, and stuff would have happened by now. Because the anniversary event, that was party time, is over. I believe, yeah, this is gone now. The access hatch is gone. Our gardens are still here. We still get to keep the cocoa that's planted. We get to keep everything. They may bring the thing back, so it's good to have these here. I'm just going to leave this stuff here for now and not worry about it. You know, in the future we might use it for something. Or they might put the thing back, or they might just give us the table back, in which case I'll probably just move this stuff over to the base. Put it down on the roof like the other planters are. But for now, it's fine to leave it here, I think. All right, let's go. Old Wally Town is otherwise defunct, as we found out last time. I do need to deal with these miners still. I probably am going to take this down. We need to move the gas collectors and the bees around probably a little bit. And I have to figure out what I want to do yet with the rocket platform. I probably want to move it over toward the base a little bit, but I haven't decided yet. And then, yeah, we're just going to take all these big miners that are around, or these big drills that are around. What do I have, 6 of them? I may do a couple more. I may do a couple more since we're taking down the small ones. And then also the heaters, and do just the big ones and take down the small ones and figure out how many of those to do as well. But we'll do that later. So let's go to New Wally Town. Let's pick up a group of things here. Let's see. Nope, this is Phyto. Wait. Oh, over here. I forgot my own base. Of course, it has been a while. Let's do one of each. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'm going to do a bunch of this stuff, which is all I can take is 4 sets. Let's get some water, maybe some food too. I'm just going to probably just eat it. We got so much supplies now that I can just do this. And another one to get made instantly, and I don't have to worry about it. We'll get a drink, and I think we'll go out to the Eden, or what's it called? I can't remember what they call it in the game. I think I have the thing named that way. And we'll put up some of these trees out there. The Highlands, that's what they call it. This area out here. We'll just put up a few of the trees. I think maybe kind of around the edges, and then put the flowers down in these little sort of islets and what you would call it here around the water. So let's put let's see, what do we have? One of these, and I'll just put one of them down over here. And I don't know which trees will look good in which biome, and I'm not going to really be that particular about it. So I'm just going to put some down, and we'll just we'll do. Let's see, if I do one of each. I don't want to do that either. I think I'm just going to do, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of them out here. 4 or 5 of them in the waterfalls area. And then maybe a full set around the base like we had before, kind of. I might come to regret this, but we can always move it later. Being this close to the cave here, the uranium cave, if I end up needing it, it's going to be a little bit of a pain. Let's put one up here. And And like I said, I have no idea what these look like, but that's 3. Let's put number 4 maybe over here. And then maybe a 5th one here, and we'll do 4 in the waterfall area. Oh, I only brought 4 things. That was 4, yep. Oh, that was 4 already. Okay. Then in that case, I will go and get the stuff for 1 more and bring it back. We'll do 5 here, because we have the mushrooms over at the waterfalls area too, so. And it also has its own natural trees. So I think more of them up here is a better idea. Let's see. I want to go there now or not. Yeah, I want to go there now because I want to move this stuff away from this. We didn't need it here full time. I'm even going to take this with me too, and probably just shred that stuff. But you can come with, now that I have basically an empty inventory, almost an empty inventory. Am I going to have enough room for all this? Yes, no, maybe so. Almost do. I'll be short a silicon, but I can pick one up on the ground someplace. I want to put this more centralized in this area. But yeah, you can see there's a few different kinds of trees. Maybe all the different kinds of trees hanging out over here. So we don't really even need trees over here in this biome, region, whatever you want to call it. But I think we can put some up over there. Although maybe we don't even want to bother with most of them being here. Maybe I just put all of those, that whole set out there. And then we just put some flowers here. Yeah, let's do that instead. Make up your mind, Wally. Let's see. You need this. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this door on this side, though. Need to find a silicon on the ground. Here's one. We can put up a beacon. I actually was thinking of putting the beacons on the roofs. For any new construction we do. This is fine to be the default color because it's just a beacon to visit. Nothing significant or important. And then we put up a, or extra significant, I guess, teleporter here. We took it 1 down. And this will be, whoa, I don't know what I just did. I did a Windows function. I accidentally hit the Windows key. Waterfall. There we go. And then I can put the whatchamacallit, the collector here. Although I should have noticed which water life type it was here. Oh, I can... Tilu eggs, yes. So you need to supply... Oh, I can just do this. Supply this, that, this, and... Tilu. And it's 0 because it's a minor. And that'll be good. Because, yeah, we have the mushrooms that are coming out of the cave over there. I may move the thing, but I think it might be okay, too. We've got all the trees over here. So I think I'm just going to leave this zone otherwise treeless. And we'll put them all elsewhere. Back to New Wally Town. Let's collect 4 more sets of trees and things. Trees and tree things. I'll just take all 5 of those and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the 1 set out, and then we can do all of these except for the mushroom. No, all of those except for the mushroom. Right, we already have the seeds we needed. Beam back out to Highlands. So maybe I'll put 1 up here then. Since we're going to try and fit 8 in here. It's still around the edges. 1 of them can go here. Again, random. We should be able to start seeing some trees growing now. Yeah. If I saved and logged out and came back in, we would see a lot more trees growing. I think we'll put 1 back in here. This is kind of where that one of those underground bunkers is and things. Put it right in here. Maybe I should put one over here. It's kind of a weird spot, though. Maybe not, or I can come up here on top of this hill. That'll work. That's fine. You? Wait, why do I have one too many? Did I miscount? I did miscount. I needed 9. Not 10. I was thinking I needed 8 instead of 9. I needed 9 instead of 10. Alright. I derped. What are you going to do? One in here. And then I gotta go get one more. And we'll put it basically in between those two. That'll be a good perimeter fence. Keep the weather from, whipping through here or something. I don't know. The trees will grow a bit out and down in toward the center, but I don't think they'll get all the way in. You can see the trees growing here already. Look at that. Little saplings. Go here. I guess while I'm out and about, I could take 2 sets of things. All of you, plus one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we could stop by and drop that mushroom off as well, back in the asteroid, whatever it's called, area. At the other entrance to the mushroom cave. That's the place. Okay. So we're there and we're there, so we're gonna go like right up in there. They're pretty equidistant. They're not perfect, but it's fine. Wow, the trees do come down quite a bit, actually. A lot more than I thought. You can kind of see it with the rings of influence that you can see when you put when you're placing the thing. Let me show you that. Maybe up in here someplace. Yeah, right up here. It looks good. But the problem is it's not actually true. According to this, it looks like those should go just over there, but they're gonna actually go further than that. So don't believe everything you see. It looks like they should go like to about here, I think is where it was, or maybe it was just over here. But either way, they're gonna reach further than that, because you can see they're reaching all the way over here, and this is the tree that we just put. But these ones that we put earlier are already reaching almost this far. So they're going to reach pretty far down here into the center, and we'll just put the plants down there, and we'll be fine. Basically down on these lowest levels, I think. They don't spread very far, so those will be fine. Ooh, hydration. If only there was water nearby. Probably a good time to do that now. So to get to the other mushroom cave, we could either go to... Actually, the osmium cave might be the best place to go. Yeah, let's do that one. Because from here, we can go out here. Remember, our nuclear stuff's over there a bit. Somewhere. But right here. So that's probably the shortest path. Could have been close. But yeah, I don't have a teleport here, but I don't feel like I needed one in here. Especially with a couple of them also fairly nearby. That's not it. I think it's over here. This one's the heart. Oh, there it is. Not that hard to find. You can go right here near the entrance. And it'll also help me kind of identify where that entrance is. So it's also utilitarian. So that'll be good. At least I hope. It was glowing awful bright. I thought it was something other than cobalt. No such luck. I hope they fix through the part of the, the final parts of early access, the weird phasing that goes on when you fly around and move around and stuff. It's kind of, I don't know, distracting, I guess. Okay, so that takes care of one set of trees. Went over here. Over here. And here's the other set. We have 4 here, and then we have 5 more to grab after we do these 4. Excuse me again. Let's go to Old Wally Town. And again, I'm just going to do like a perimeter thing of... I mean, we had some of these already. I'm going to put them kind of back. But I want them to be actually near the edges of these places so that we can put some of the flowers in and things. So I think maybe I'll put like 2 of them on either side of this entrance here. I want to keep them from growing in the cave. I guess I can't, probably. Because the game logic doesn't work that way. If it's in range, it's in range. I think we could do one here, though, which is where we had one before. But yeah, you can see that that goes this side of that rock. But it's going to reach further than that. So we'll do, I don't know, 3 of them along this side, maybe, and then a few up there, and then some over there. And we'll call that good enough. As I record this, Arbor Day was just a couple days ago, so we're kind of celebrating Arbor Day by planting some trees, right? Totally. Totally. Yeah, I like that tower. Thanks to those of you who provided some recommendations on that. One of them up there on top of that hill, maybe. I think that's a good place. Because I want to be able to see the trees, but I don't want the trees to be in my way. They were kind of getting in the way a little bit, the way we had them laid out before. And maybe not all the way up the hill either. Maybe just partially up the hill. And I'm just picking a tree at random. I don't have any idea which ones I am really picking here. I guess it'd be nice if you were more, I don't know, stringent about it than I am, to actually go through and look at what the trees look like and maybe put them down in an appropriate spot. Oh, that was the 4th one. Oopsie. Oh, good. We have the teleporter still right here. Almost like I planned it. Here. Should be able to hold the rest of the stuff. Like that. Perfect. I think there's a lot of things that take 6 items to build. These things that take an item to power or control or configure or whatever you want to call it, and then they take 6 items to build, and then there happens to be exactly 35 spaces in your inventory. That seems oddly common, also specific, and like it was planned. Like there's, I don't know, some sort of all-powerful being that has created this world and this universe, and they have made things be configured in such a way to be consistent and organized and logical. I don't know. It's just crazy thoughts, I guess. So you can see I'm kind of just making windbreaks. I thought that was kind of a fun idea to do. Maybe not that one, but maybe over this way. What is this way? No, we'll put it here. And this is twice as many trees as we had before. We had 1 full set before. This is 2 full sets. So that's a little bit more oxygen generation, I think they have, as well as plant generation. What do they do? Oxygen and plants, yeah. So that's a little bit more of both of those. Not that we necessarily need either one, or both for that matter, but I think it's worthwhile. I think this last one we'll put kind of over here in the sort of gap here between these 2 areas, like right in here. There you go. All right, so we can cut it short, cutting through here. What's that? Ice. 1 random piece of ice still. That particular box is probably not necessary anymore. That was there early on, if you recall, when we were first starting to explore out here, and we couldn't make it very far without running out of oxygen. So I had put boxes fairly close together back then. Not that they aren't now, but not that we even need any of them now, but I kind of like having the teleporters inside of the box. So I'm probably going to redo that. We're going to go through and move them around. I may do that off camera, but go through and move around the different boxes. So I think at that point, I will do... Alright, move around the teleporters to make them in a different order. So I think at that point I will do a whatchamacallit with that. Put them all in the boxes. So these 4 boxes are all garbage now, at least for now. And now we have stuff for the planters. This is enough for 5. Again, there's 6 items to make 5. And so I think I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the white flower, and the pink flower. Okay, so we're down through the Nolna, and then we'll have the Pestera, the Shanga, and then possibly the Lermas to put down. Walked right past it. Oh, also I want to go over here and push the button because this is full of fish bits. Not to be confused with fish sticks. Let's go here. And so I want to put these possibly kind of nearish where we put some of these butterflies because it seems logical to do, but also just kind of out here, like out here in the middle of places. So we'll just do some flower spreaders like that, and we'll pick a random flower to put in there, and that'll spread the flowers. Let's see. Where am I at? There I am. I was looking for the tree thing again still. You. You can see those trees already growing over there. 3. I think I'm going to do a full set right here nearby the base. Over here. Over here, Wally. 4. And I think I'm going to distribute the bees then too, which we talked about when we put them there, that was just a temporary spot. 5. I'm close enough that I can just fly in here. I like how the bees don't move until you get close enough to them. I noticed that also with the drills and things. They don't move until you get close enough to them. So they should... It's probably another thing they should do in the early access phase is to figure out the vision range and the animation range and unite them. Oh wait, over here. Over here, Wally. Another box of these. Let's see. The blue one, the red one, and possibly the Lerma. And that'll be another full set. Oops. Wait, door is over here, Wally. Over here. Maybe one right in here. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at what the Lerma might look like, because then I can let it grow. Actually, I can also do... Yeah, let's just hop real quick. I'll be right back. And welcome back. So they spawn these green plants. You can still see them growing because I just loaded back in. I saved and reloaded. And so they're growing faster than they normally would, but also the random grasses too, which I thought were already there, but maybe there's more of them now. There probably is more of them now. Let's do this. Excuse me. There we are. Yeah, I guess that's about the right range. So it is boosting the regular grass growth too, which is interesting. Or the different types of grasses all growing here. So I think we will keep that. So I think we have 2 more to place. Let's just place 2 more right around in here someplace. It's redundant, I suppose. One in here would be kind of good. We could do one out this way. Yeah, like right in here. Because you can see there was more of these grasses in that ring than there are over here, for example. The blue one. And then maybe we'll put one over here, although the trees are encroaching over here. Let's put it out here then, maybe. That'll be fine. Again, not super picky, but picky enough. And you can see all the flowers coming up now. Well, those are growing pretty fast, too, in front of our eyes. Faster than they probably should in reality, but hey, what are you going to do, you know? Okay. And then we can take the other sets out to the other areas where I wanted to put grasses at. Beam in here. So I have 2 more sets. I don't know why I keep doing this. I keep walking the wrong way. Actually, I do know why I keep doing this. Because I haven't been in here in a while. Let's see. I can only do... Actually, I should have done this differently. Put those away. Put these in here. Just take a whole set of 5. And then take 5 more seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to have a crap ton still of the white ones, the pink and the blue and the red. Just look at all the reds we've got. But that's fine. I can't, they don't give you an even number of any of them, so you kind of just have to deal with what you've got. So let's put some out here. We can see all the trees grew, because also I did the save and reload. So we can also see where their ranges are, and it's basically like I suspected it was going to be. So let's just put these all out in here and sing in the rain, I guess, right? We'll start here with one. Go like that. And then another one, say, right in here. Another one over here. There. And then the final one of these may be over here, and then we'll go get the other 3 again. Assuming a tree doesn't grow up inside of this cube anyway. They have a tendency to do so. I just scrolled and then lost it. I'm just going to grab these 2, I think. Let's see, you're empty, yeah. And we'll grab a 3rd here. And then the 3 seeds, which are red and blue and green. And you can see this tree is the one that's planted up there, but this one that's here is over there, but they've reached all the way over this far. Which is kind of crazy, but on the other hand, it is what it is. These are already coming up. That's good. Let's put another one maybe right in here. And then one over here. And then the final one of this set we can put over here someplace. On top of this hill. Let's do it on top of this little hill. That'll be fun. There we go. So that's a full set here as well, and we can kind of look down upon it from up there where the teleporter is and see what it all looks like. But it'll be a nice little Garden of Eden, I guess, since a lot of people refer to this particular biome as Eden. With lots of plant species, both the tree and the flower. Should have hydrated while I was down there. Oh well, we'll hydrate back at the base. And so we just need one more set to take out. We have 4 here. So let's take 4 of these. 1, oops, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have to collect 4 more. And I want these to go the stuff for 4 more. So we need, 8 more alloy, 8 more fertilizer, 8 more water. One more thing. Full again. Ooh, some bees made it in here. Elite. And there, we'll put another full set of 8 out at the waterfall. Which is not what I want to do. I want to go to the waterfall. There we go. And I think I'm just going to scatter them around here. In the green area. So let's start over here somewhere, maybe? Like right here? Good enough for me? One of you? Is that a butterfly not butterflying? Weird. That one here? No, it's a piece of magnesium that looked like a butterfly. I'll do one over here, I think. And then maybe one right in here. Then put the other 4 over there. Okay, 4 more sets of supplies. Okay, so 8 super alloy. Those are over here. You can hear all the bots activating to go and refill this box. 8 fertilizer 1s. And 8 water bottles. Fertilizer 1 is here, I think. Yep. And the water bottles I gotta go upstairs for. So let's grab the plants. We did down through the white one, so we need a pink one. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, 4. And let's go upstairs and get the water, which is in here. Which I turned off this requester because it just kept filling up with water. And maybe I want to do a demand of oxygen here. Just to kind of give us some oxygen in that spot. Which I may not, I probably won't keep set. Waterfall again. So let's see, we can put one here? Sure. Pink flowers. We can put one, like, over here. One can go right here. And we can always later, you know, add more to this if we want. There's no rules. But I figured 3 sets of these, 2 sets of the trees would be good right now. Because we also only had... Actually, I don't know how many flower spreaders we had before. Because we had the flower spreaders, we had the oxygen thingies, these ones, the veggie tubes. And we decided we didn't need the veggie tubes because these do way more oxygen as well as plants, and these just do a little bit of oxygen. So we decided we didn't need the veggie tubes. I don't remember how many of these we had, but it was probably maybe 1 set of 8, maybe not even that many. And we had a handful of these too, which I don't remember what we had, but that'll at least give us some variety here in terms of everything. We got, you know, we have plenty of butterflies around, we have plenty of plants around, we have kind of a bit of everything. So I think the only part left to do for this rebuild, if the base is all good, which I think it is now, is to redo all the drills and the heaters, as well as, you know, redistribute the bees and redistribute or move around the whatchamacallit there. Actually, I think we can probably just do these now. All of this, please. All of this, please. Excuse me. There. This, please. Where are we at? Okay, I think we're good. Yep. And I'm just going to put... I guess I could have left one of them there. I'm just going to put these scattered around this area as well. So let's do like this here. You can have 4 of those, sure. And you can supply... honey and bees at priority 0. Then we'll fly over here to buy a couple more, like over here-ish. Ooh, those are nice looking blue flowers. We may not even had any of those put out. We may have done all the goldens before because we were trying to get high numbers, but now it doesn't matter for those 2 things. I don't think, at least. supply honey and bees. But on honeybees, that would be crazy. I think I'm going to move the rocket closer to the base, though. But I don't know if I'm going to put it over the water or elsewhere. Let's put another one right in here. Oops. And then finally, where do we have the rest of them at? Use a tower to look out. So I put one over there. I could put one like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I had one there. So like basically right here. But I'll just put it down here on the ground next to this one. That'll be good. I'm just kind of putting them between two if you guys hadn't gathered that. Let's do this and then do this and that. So I think that's good for today. We kind of did a bit of reorganization. Next time we'll come in and we'll tear down these 6, I think there's 6 of these drills or 7 of these drills. I think we'll put up 8 or 10 of them total. Same with the heaters, probably the same amount, but the big heaters, the big drills, get rid of the supplies for the rest of the little ones, both kinds, and then move the rocket somewhere, but I don't know where. I'll think about that. If you have suggestions, by all means, make them. And probably just over there, maybe even just right here on this edge of the coastline. And we'll see what happens in the next episode. But that might finish up this rebuild, unless there's something else I end up thinking of offline, or if you have any suggestions for something else that I should do before we move, before we call this sort of series done with. I shouldn't call it sort of a series because it is a series. We've been working on this now for several episodes, but we can call this done until the next update comes out, which is going to be a couple more months, I think, and then we'll see what that update brings as far as content, and then I think that's maybe the last or second. That's probably the second to last major content update because that'll be amphibians. Then I suspect we'll see small mammals before the game is 1.0. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.